The truth is stranger than fiction. True crime documentaries push us to face the harsh realities of life. That's even scary in some ways. Do we have a true understanding of who lives next door? Is it safe to walk alone late at night on a quiet street? Is it true that charming people can commit horrific crimes? While it's frightening to watch these true crime stories unfold on screen, there's also a sense of interest when viewing from the comfort of one's own couch. Stay back and relax as we talk about the top 5 must-watch Netflix true crime documentaries in 2022. Number 5. Crime Scene, 2021. Joe Berlinger, the director of the Paradise Lost trilogy and the Ted Bundy tapes, has put together an anthology called Crime Scene, which delves into the legends surrounding distinct crime scenes in each segment. The first season of the series, The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel, is set in LA's scariest hotel, the Cecil, which has been the setting for several horror legends. The video is about the death of Canadian guest Elisa Lam, whose body was discovered in a hotel water tank in 2013. The series attempts to make sense of ideas that have been disputed by armchair detectives for years. Since security footage from the case became widely available online, and there are enough peculiarities to keep you from leaving. For its second season, the show goes across the country and back in time to study another notorious location, Times Square. The docuseries digs into the neighborhood's history in the 1970s and 1980s, when it was predominantly used for drug use and sex trade, allowing the Times Square's torso ripper to run loose. Number 4. Cocaine Cowboys, The Kings of Miami, 2021. In true crime documentaries like Cocaine Cowboys and Cocaine Cowboys 2, filmmaker Billy Corben depicted the luxury of the Miami cocaine trade in the 1970s and 1980s with style and courage. With this 6-part Netflix docuseries, he expands his audience by telling the story of Willie Falcon and Sal Magluta, 2 Cuban drug lords known as Los Muchachos. Even though the 2 guys don't appear as talking heads in the series, we hear from a wide range of their friends and opponents, from ex-girlfriends to speedboat drivers to prosecutors. Unlike so many other criminal sagas of the streaming age, Cocaine Cowboys strikes the right balance between epic sweep and gritty detail, offering a traditional rise and fall tale with Corben's particular blend of flair and humor. Number 3. Jeffrey Epstein, Filthy Rich, 2020. Because of his access to immense wealth and proximity to incredible power, Jeffrey Epstein, the predatory billionaire at the heart of an international sex trafficking network, is a tremendously compelling subject for an investigative documentary. It's no wonder then that Netflix has ordered a 4-part documentary series directed by Lisa Bryan and executive produced by Joe Berlinger and James Patterson, the author of several best-selling novels and a nonfiction book on the subject. While Epstein died in mysterious circumstances while in prison in 2019, viewers looking for conspiracy theories will find a carefully sourced, self-consciously scrupulous attempt in this documentary to untangle some of the mysteries in Epstein's biography, while also giving voice to the many young women he abused. Filthy Rich is a frustrating watch since it keeps the identity of the figure it's about a mystery. But the survivors are heard and understood. Their accounts provide insight on a case that has yet to be totally solved. Number 2. American Murder, The Family Next Door, 2020. What's the most effective approach to repeat a tale told in tabloid headlines and cable news chyruns? True crime documentaries are tough to make, and this one, about Chris Watts, who murdered his pregnant wife Shannon and their 2 young daughters, Bella and Celeste, is both horrifying and heartbreaking. Jenny Popplewell offers a stunning documentary that feels more like a found footage film, with no new talking head interviews, recreations, or voiceovers, by focusing on Shannon's social media accounts and text messages, as well as police body cameras, interrogation room footage, and courtroom shots to show the suburban Watts family dynamics. American Murder's no-nonsense style may be off-putting to some, but it's the kind of true crime documentary that stays with you. Number 1. Abducted in Plain Sight, 2017. Abducted in Plain Sight is the kind of documentary that enrages/enthralls audiences because they can't believe how a psychopathic neighbor, Bob B. Burchold, who was obsessed with their 12-year-old daughter John, nearly ruined the Broberg family, single-handedly in the mid-70s. However, this description falls short of explaining the documentary, as what follows is one of the most strange crimes ever perpetuated by a ruthless guy who managed to kidnap John twice. While Abducted in Plain Sight is one of the strangest true crime film in recent memory, it's also another disturbing look at how one man's manipulation can destroy numerous lives, and how adults and the judicial system continue to fail child sex crime victims. True crime stories have been increasingly popular in recent years on virtually every platform. You can't open a web browser without seeing a movie, podcast, long-form article, or other piece of information about a horrible event and/or a heinous judicial process. The lesson is to make a documentary about a country's corrupt and harsh legal system, which is biased against minorities and the poor, as is always the case. Do you know of any more Netflix true crime documentaries that are worth watching? Share it in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to our channel, District 10 TV, for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.